Hello, everyone, and welcome to First Fridays with Urban Farms. I'm Mike Hollis, the Urban Farms Director at Services for the Underserved. And First Fridays is our monthly live broadcast that highlights the work and the people of the SUS Urban Farms Initiative. Because we are live, to interact throughout the program, if you're logged into YouTube, you can actually use the live chat feature. So feel free to send comments, ask questions, or give shout-outs throughout today's short program. So, August is the peak of our growing season here in New York City, and our farms and gardens have been really busy in harvesting their summer crops. And hello, Wilfredo, good to see you. So for today's first segment, I'm excited to bring us into the garden for a look at this year's produce and a closer look at where the produce goes.
Hey, this is Dan, Urban Farms Manager at here over at Knickerbocker Garden in Brooklyn. And I wanted to take a look at some of the vegetables that we've been harvesting lately, our summer greens and summer vegetables, and discuss the distribution process here at Knickerbocker. Because Knickerbocker has a very robust distribution that is run by our resident urban farmer, Dennis. Dennis has been harvesting and cycling crops and distributing them since the spring, starting with kale and collards, and now we've moved on to things like tomatoes and eggplants, etc. And his distribution is so good here, and people are so eager to get this stuff here, that we've actually kind of begun bringing some crops in from elsewhere. So, for instance, these peppers, and there's a whole bunch of different kinds of cherry tomatoes, are from Beach 85th down in Rockaway, where there's demand for them, but the supply there kind of exceeds the demand. Likewise with some of the eggplants, which have come from Truxton, which is nearby. And then we have these wonderful crookneck squash and this one zucchini, plus all of the tomatoes and basil and hot peppers that we're growing here at Knickerbocker. So Dennis does a lot of this entirely himself in-house. I'll bring in the stuff from other sites, and he'll bag it up, and we have a distribution table. It's right inside, and it's usually a couple times a week that there will be fully bagged up, ready to go, portioned out groceries. Completely fresh produce from not just here at Knickerbocker, but from all over the community farms system. And Dennis has been doing a really fantastic job making sure that all of the excess produce, or a lot of it at least, finds a good home here in the pantries of the folks at Knickerbocker.
Hello again, this is Dennis Sword again from 832 Knickerbocker Avenue, Urban Farms, and we just want to show you some of the yield for our collard greens and kale that we have yield harvested and bagged for the clients today. This is actually the second harvesting on this particular batch, and actually the clients are enjoying these fresh vegetables and organics. So, encouraging you, if you have time, you want to plant something fresh, organic garden, This is the way you do it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you to Dennis and Dan for their videos on that segment. And thank you to Wilfredo, Anthony, Hector, and the team of Urban Farmers at DeWitt for submitting all of those photos and for all of their amazing work so far this year. So I saw Min Jung was joining us and mentioned that everything was looking so green and lush. And I think a combination of all of the rain and all of the heat that we were getting in July has really made everything grow, including some of the weeds. So we've definitely been staying busy on that front. And then Wilfredo, who was actually the photographer for many of the photos you saw in that last segment, mentioned that seasonal watermelons are being grown at both 3rd Avenue and at DeWitt this year. So thank you all for that. In addition to cultivating edible plants, SUS Urban Farmers also help in other horticultural assignments. So earlier this week, I joined longtime urban farmer Noel in performing some landscaping at his residence. Noel has a strong interest in horticultural power equipment and is proficient in a pretty wide range of carpentry and landscaping tools. So we thought it might be fun to do a quick segment that introduced just one of the tools that we use, the hedge trimmer. So here is Noel for today's Urban Farmer Spotlight.
My name is Noel Cortez. I work for Urban Farms.
Excellent. Yeah, we've got a nice hedge trimmer right there.
This is the battery goes in here, and this is the safety.
Yep.
And this is the faster wing.
Yeah, that's the manual hedge trimmer, right?
Yes.
So what are the parts of this hedge trimmer that we've got?
Blade in the front.
Yep.
And the guard to protect your hand.
Excellent. Yep.
Got the safety and the gloves.
So I know this one's battery powered. Have you seen other ways that hedge trimmers get power? So there's gas powered ones, and there's also corded ones. So gas powered ones can be nice because they've got a lot of power to them, but then you got to deal with all the gas, of course.
Yeah, it's dangerous. You have to restore it.
But the electric corded ones are nice because they're really easy and you can just plug them in, but then you got to deal with the cord. So the one we're working with here has got a battery, so that makes it nice and easy because we just charge that battery, plug it in, don't have to worry about a cord, and it's still pretty powerful. Yeah, do you want to show us, Noel? Do you want to put the battery into the cartridge and just give a quick demonstration of what this looks like active? So Noel's putting the battery into the cartridge, and it can be a little tough to get in. Perfect. Yep, slamming it down. Show us where that safety button is, Noel. Yep, so pressing that safety button down. Yeah, yep, and then pulling the trigger. And if you want to turn it up just a little bit to show folks the blade moving. Excellent. All right. Ready to go trim some hedges?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, thank you, Noel, for helping me to make that video earlier in the week. He does amazing work and really has a pretty strong proficiency in not just hedge trimming, but a pretty wide range of both our carpentry and our landscaping tools. So really exciting to get that end video and to highlight him. And thank you all for joining today's quick First Fridays broadcast. Throughout the year, we've done these short live broadcasts each month to highlight the work taking place at each stage during the season. Next month, though, we have a special schedule as our annual harvest celebration goes digital again this year. This extended broadcast will feature speakers, videos, and live discussions with our urban farmers and team members as we celebrate the success of our growing season. So save the date for Friday, September 17th at noon, right here on the SUS Urban Farms YouTube page. Very grateful for all of you joining us today, and I hope to see you at the Harvest Celebration again next month. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the summer.